What's up, my niggas? What's up? Okay, so we back with another story time, because I got stories for a long time. So, I was looking at the comments. Hey, if y'all want stories, nigga, if I've been through the shit, put them in the comments, man. If I got some good stories about the shit that y'all put in the comments that y'all want to know about, I'll put them on here. So, I was reading the comments, and I see y'all say y'all wanted a county jail story. So, like, okay. So, alright. Well, I went to the county jail. This is my first time ever going to the county jail and going to adult jail. I only been to juvenile before that. So they called me for attempted murder. That was the charges that they booked me in for, attempted murder. And first when they booked me, they had to send me to the hospital because they beat the fuck out of me when they caught me. They beat the shit out of a nigga when they caught me in the backyard. They beat the fuck out of a nigga. So after that, they took me to the hospital. And then after they took me to the hospital, they took me to the county jail, but they didn't send me, they sent me to the Twin Towers first. So I was in the Twin Towers for about like a week or two. Yeah, I think a week, I was there a whole week. So they was basically letting me get better because I was still fucked up from them beating my ass when they found me. And then after that, they sent me to Mid Central Jail. So when they sent me there, I was in 3800. I was on Able Row. So when me and this dude, well, it was me and a Hispanic dude, we was together when we wasn't together when the whole time in jail, but when we was in a little waiting area to go to your cell where they have in fucking Man Central. It's like a little waiting room. If you ever been there, they got put you in the waiting room, then they tell you go to your cell. It's like right there, and the guards is right there in the little cages and shit. So they opened up the little cell, the gates, so I can go into the module, the module I was living in on Able Road. So they opened it, and then they locked it back. When I went in, me and the Hispanic dude, we was together and shit. So they was like, go to your cell. And I'm thinking in my head, how the fuck I know where my cell at, nigga? I ain't never been here, nigga. You talking about go to your cell? Like, I know where the fuck, like, nigga. He like, it's cell 10, go to your cell. So I'm like, all right. So I'm walking. As I'm walking, it's niggas getting up out their bed and shit, you know what I'm saying? Looking and shit. Some niggas was already woke, looking and shit. So I'm like, damn, nigga, this is my first time. I'm like, oh, shit. This shit could look crazy than a motherfucker, you know what I'm saying? So I'm walking. One nigga banged on me, I think he's from BN's. He banged on me like, where you from, blood? I didn't say nothing to him. I just kept walking. I was like, nigga, I don't know this nigga, blood. So I kept walking. And then when I got by the cell, I was looking, I had just seen it, but then the nigga yelled out on the thing. He said, stop right there. And then he opened the shit from the thing. He was like, clink, 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 boom. He was like, walk in your cell. So we walked in the cell, and he closed it back. Clink, 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 boom. So after that, I heard a nigga that just banged on me like, hey, blood, where you from? So I'm like, I'm from Fruittail, Paru. He like, all right, blood. I'm from Wooty Woo, Van Ness Gangsta Browns. All right, blood. He like, what you in here for? So I'm like, blood, I'll holler at you later. He like, all right. So I turn around. It's a white dude and a big Korean dude that was in there. So the white dude stayed asleep, and he was a Korean dude. Yeah, I thought I said Asian. Yeah, he's a big Korean dude. He was probably like 200 something pounds. He was 6'2". He got up out his bed and shit because he heard me coming to the cell. So he was like, what's up? So I'm like, what's up? Then he was like, I'm Troubles from Korean Killers. I'm like, oh, okay, all right, I'm Jay Stone Roof, Fruittown Power Roof. He was like, all right. And he was like, the other dude was like, yeah, I think his name was Arturo. He was like, yeah, I'm Arturo. He was like, all right. You know what I mean? So he was just like, well, showing us what is ours and what was that. And like, well, you know, I already knew jail rules anyway, because some niggas already told me that shit before I went there anyway. So I was just like, he wasn't telling me something new, but I was like, all right, whatever. So we put our shit up and shit. So we was cool. Like, we was cool, but not cool, because he started tripping on the he was already tripping on the white dude from what I know, and they said it was a black dude that just left before we came that he was tripping on. He said he was like beating him and the white nigga up. You feel me? So I was like, damn. So they had just sent the black nigga somewhere and put me in the Hispanic dude that I told you I was with. He was a Python. So we in the cell and shit, and the dude we was talking like at night and shit, or we be talking through the day, and the Asian dude, I guess if he didn't like what we was saying, he was like, shut the fuck up, nigga, stop fucking talking. So me, as a person I am, I'll automatically keep talking. I'm like, yeah, woo, and they would stop talking. So I'm like, damn, like, y'all actually listening to this nigga, like me, cause I'm like, nigga, I don't know, I don't ever like feel like no nigga punking me, cause I'm like, nah, fuck that, we gotta get down to something, nigga, cause you're not finna punk me, nigga. So I would keep talking and shit, and he would never say nothing that I kept talking, but they would be quiet, and if they would start talking, he would say some more shit and get up, like, nigga, I said shut the fuck up, then they'd be quiet. So he had put some rules on the wall. He had got like a little chip bag sticker, and then he wrote some rules on it, and the nigga stuck it to the wall, like, nigga. In the bathroom little mirror we had at the far end of the cell, and you feel me? He stuck it on the little mirror thing, and he was like, y'all need to follow these rules. So I'm like, what, nigga? All right, yeah. So the Mexican and the Paisa and the fucking white dude was following the rules, what he put on the wall. Me, I only follow jail rules. I don't follow other rules that niggas just made up 2 weeks ago and yesterday. Cause I'm like, nigga, fuck all that shit, nigga. We just gonna have to get down, you know what I'm saying? So I wasn't following none of that shit. So I could see he kind of was getting mad, but he never said nothing that I wasn't following his rules, cause I could see him kind of like glancing at me when I didn't do what the fuck he said. And he's like, yeah. So I just look at him too, like, yeah, and I go sit down and go get on my bunk and shit or whatever, what the fuck, or I just go stand still. So, but the nigga used to work out every day. Burpees, nigga. Woo, push-ups, all day. This nigga used to work out, nigga, so much. I used to be like, bro, I used to just be thinking about, hey, you don't got no muscles, nigga. All this working out you doing, and I don't see no muscles popping. Like, you supposed to have like cuts and shit, like, you know, like guns type shit. Like, nigga, all this working out you doing, nigga, it's like, it's not getting you nowhere. I'm like, damn, nigga, you need to quit. But I never told him, man. I just thought that in my head, like, wow, whatever. So he used to always tell me, work out with me and shit. So I work out with him a little bit, woo. And I stopped. He be like, man, you quit. You don't want to work out no more. I said, nigga, I'm not a working out nigga. Like, nigga, I already know I could work a nigga out. And you feel me? You feel me? With these hands, I ain't got to work out all the time. I ain't tell him that, but that's what I'm thinking in my head. You know what I'm saying? Like, nigga, I don't need to work out all the time. You feel me? I work out sometimes. You know what I'm saying? Sometimes I do it, and other times I don't need to. Like, you know, so... I was in there about, we was in there about 3 weeks, and it was like about three weeks, you feel me, yeah. Maybe 4 weeks since I've been in jail. So maybe a whole month since I've been in jail. So the whole time I was in jail, I was just eating the steak shit. Cause I didn't never check my books, cause I didn't think nobody would send me nothing, cause I didn't know. The only person I knew was gonna send me some money was my mama, my grandpa, or my granny, or my aunties or something. But I knew nobody else was gonna send me no money. So I never checked my books, because I already knew my mama was pissed off at me that I went to jail for some gangbanging shit. So I already knew, like, nigga, I was thinking in my head, she ain't gonna send me nothing, because she mad as hell. She like, nigga, your ass in jail for some gangster shit, gangbanging stupid shit, right? So the Picer dude, he was like, hey Stone, he was like, hey, you should check your books, dog. So I'm like, why? He was like, you probably have some money. I'm like, I don't got no money. I said, nigga, my mama mad at me. She ain't gonna send me nothing. So I already know ain't nothing on there. I'm like, and I wasn't weird like other niggas was doing, like sending like little wish lists and shit, knowing damn well they ain't got no money and shit. Like, man, you doing this shit every week, knowing damn well you ain't gonna get no stuff. Every time store come, they like, man, they just ain't got my store. They probably sent it over there or something. Nigga, shut the fuck up, nigga. You ain't get no store, dumbass nigga. So I'm like, man, I ain't finna send no wish list, nigga. And nigga like, hey, it's not really a wish list if you know your family probably could have put some money on there. So he's like, you know your family probably could have put some money on there, you just thinking they mad at you. So I'm like, alright, nigga. So I got the little list and shit, and I sent it in. Whole time thinking, oh, this nigga about to piss me off, because I done sent the wish list basically in my eyes. Like, this nigga made me send a wish list, nigga. Oh, nigga. So, when the store come, I definitely wasn't waiting on the store to come, because I'm like, nigga, that was a wish list. No, let me tell you, I was waiting on the store to come, because I forgot to tell y'all. They sent I put in the money slip first, because I knew not to just put it in the damn shit, because I'm like, no, that'd be stupid if I just try to go to the store and not know if I had the money. So I put the money slip in, and then when he came out with the money slip, he told me I had $200 on my books. I was like, damn, nigga. So I filled out a whole big ass motherfucking store list. Bop, boo, tap, two tap, boom, feel me? All that shit. Feel me? All that shit I wanted to eat, nigga, because I was watching niggas get big store in there. I wasn't getting big nothing, you feel me? So I was trying to get everything I wanted to eat in that motherfucker. So I got like a big bag of shit. So when the bag came, the Korean dude, he was already getting big stove. You know, Koreans and like others, they stay big stove, nigga, big stove out, nigga, everything, nigga, all the shit, nigga, all them motherfuckers big stove. So he was saying like them, big stove. Every week, all these nigga big stove. So I think it was it was every week, every 2 weeks. I think it was one of them motherfuckers, whatever. So he got his big ass bag of shit, bam. Put it on the bunk, cause me and him shared the bunk, cause me and him was black and others, so we had to share it. And the white dude and the Hispanic dude, they shared because that's what had to go on in jail. Like, them was the only people that could share, and me and on him was the only people that could share. Stupid, you feel me? But let me keep telling y'all the story, right? So he could heal his shit first. No, let me see. No, I got my shit first. And I put my shit on the bunk. Bam. Right? So I put all my shit on my bunk, and I told you me and him share. So we had like a little line on the bunk to where you tell you was half. So my shit was in between the lines. Like, bam, this is in my line, your shit's in his line, right? He got bigger stove, and he still had big stove there. And he wasn't even eating all that shit like that or getting rid of it or selling it or nothing. He just was hoarding the shit, basically. So my bag right here, he get his bag, which his bag is big now, but extra big now, and then it's like pushing my shit. So he told me, move your shit over there. So I'm like, what do you mean? He said, move your bag from right here over there. So I'm like, what do you mean? The nigga said, take your bag and move it from here over there. Move your shit from this bunk, from this bunk to that bunk, nigga. So I'm looking at him like, bro, don't you know that's like, I can't do that. Like, I can't put my shit on a bunk, nigga. Like I told you, I follow jail rules, not no new nigga rules. You know what I'm saying? This is jail rules. I can't put my shit on their bunk. That's their space. That's what they gotta deal with, that space, and me and you gotta deal with this space, and you already over your fucking space limit, nigga. So I told him that, like, nigga, you already over your space limit and I'm not moving my shit, nigga. So he was like, he said, bro, I said move your shit. So he stared at me dead like that in my face. So I look at him dead in his face. I was like, nigga, I'm not moving my shit. So we staring at each other just like this for all of at least 10 seconds. Right, so I don't want to stare at no other man like that, you know what I'm saying? So it still started feeling gay to me. So I broke contact. Look, nigga, I went like this. Said, blood, obviously, I see you ain't trying to do shit because you just want to stare at me like you gay or something, my nigga. You know what I'm saying? So if you ain't gonna do shit, you know what I'm saying? Cut all this bullshit out you got going on, my nigga. So he still staring at me. So I'm like, yeah, all right. So, like I said, I pat my bag and shit, because I guess it's finna stay right here. Like I said, nigga. I patted, pat. I think a ride patted. I turned, because I was finna turn around, jump on my bunk. As soon as I turned around, this nigga got off on me. So he fired on me. Pop! So when he fired on me, I had turned around. So when he hit me, I had to turn back around, and he hit me again. Bang, bang. So when he hit me, I kind of backed up a little bit, wham. Then I got to thinking, boom, bang, boom, 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 boom. Right. So me and this nigga in the cell locking. Whoa, 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 swoop, 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 swoop. The whole time I was throwing punches. I was just throwing punches. I just like, 'cause I do that a lot sometimes when I'm fighting. Like, I gotta realize I'm fighting so I could do my moves, you know what I'm saying? So as I was fighting, that's when I realized, okay, no, we fighting, blood. So when we was locking, whoop, 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 I stepped back again, whoop, smack, blood, bop, bop, bop. The nigga stumbled back, whoop, his back hit the back of the wall, like, spat, bam. He sat on the toilet. So I ran over the blood, and I need blood. Wham, you feel me? I need blood while he was on the toilet, because when I started blood, he fell at his back, he sat on the toilet. So I need blood. Wow. He tried to get up, so I started socking blood in the ribs, like wow, 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 because I'm holding blood like this, because his body under me like that, so I'm holding blood like this, socking blood, bam, bam, bam. So we fell on the bunk, because he's still trying to tackle me and shit. So we fell on the bunk like boom. So I'm still holding him like bam, bam, bam. Then I start hitting with the other one. Wham, 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 wham. Right, so this nigga, I don't even remember how he really did it, because I know he like flipped back and shit. And a nigga kicked me with both of his feet like bam. And it's like a little bar under the cell thing in the county jail. It's a little bar under the bunks and shit, under the bottom bunk. So my head hit the bar like bang. So I'm like, oh shit. The nigga rolled up out the bed and he jumped back on his feet. So now I'm like, I gotta hurry up and get up and try to get back on this nigga before he try to like do his thing on me. So he got up, rolled to his feet, and I got up, wham. So I got up. And nigga tried to get off on me again. Well, he did get up on me. He tried. He swung. Whoa! When he swung, I was already prepared for it, because I already told you. I'm like, okay, I got to get up now. I feel like he got the upper hand, because I'm like, you know, off the ground type shit. So I got up. I was already prepared for him to try to get off on me. So when he swung, I moved back like, whoa. And when after I moved back, I put blood in the sweep and shit. Grabbed swept it. Bam. Now I jumped on blood, bam, put my knees on his arms and shit. Got the tagging blood, bow, 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 bow. So after that, blood went to bleep, pyro, blood went to bleep, blood and fruit town, right? So, a gang of people that was on the road, they was yelling like, hey, hey, what's going on? What's going on? They like, hey, they like Jay Stone. Jay Stone. So I'm like, what, blood? They like, blood, what's going on, blood? I'm like, blood, I'm getting toward this bitch ass nigga, blood. And like, who? Because they thought I was fighting a Hispanic, because if I was fighting Hispanic, everybody was finna start rioting. You remember, you can't do that. You get to fight one Mexican, you gotta fight them all. You feel me? So they are franticing, because they gonna have to fight the Hispanics in they cell right now. So they like, nigga, on tense in they cell, like, nigga, if he say he fighting the Mexican, we going up, nigga. So everybody on the tier waiting for me to say who I'm fighting. You feel me? Everybody, who you fighting, Stone Blood? Who you fighting? Because can't nobody see it, because all the cells is facing this way. So unless you walking past, you can't see us fighting. All you can do is hear it, because it's all cells, so you can hear everything going on. So I tell them niggas, I'm fighting this bitch ass nigga Troubles, blood. So I could feel everybody tension calm down. Like, oh, all right, blood. It was like, damn, blood. Who, blood? Who? Who, blood? Who? It was like, blood, why you fighting, blood? What happened, blood? Say, blood, bitch ass nigga sucker punched me, blood. Pyro, blood, niggas fired on me, blood. I turned my back, blood. They like, man, whoa, blood, man, y'all niggas crazy, blood. So as we talking, the nigga wake back up, right? Cause I told you I socked blood to sleep. You feel me? He wake back up. He like, oh, tell him to help me up. Cause his mouth, he's bleeding and shit, cause I socked blood on his shit, right? So he coughed up a little blood. He was like, hey, tell him let me up. Tell him to let me up. So the homie's like, what? He like, tell him let me up. So all the blacks in there shit, they talking shit too. They like, hey, Jay Stone, let him up, Jay Stone. I think the homie from Hunters was saying that shit. I think I remember his voice. He's like, let him up, Jay Stone, run a fair one again. I was like, what? He said, let him up again, run a fair one again. He said, let him up. I said, you want me to let him up? He said, yeah, let him up. I said, you want me to let him up? He said, let him up. I said, all right. Swap, 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 swap. Nigga, that nigga was like, oh, blood, you ain't never beat no blood again. I said, oh, Pyro, blood, I ain't giving this nigga the shit fair, blood. The nigga sucker punched me. How the fuck can I give you a fair one, nigga? You didn't give me no fair one, nigga. So I got to beat him up some more and shit. I was down there finna beat him to death in that bitch, because I was hot that they was trying to tell me give him a fair one. Nigga, fuck all that. He just sucker punched me and shit. You feel me? And that shit hurt. If I wasn't a nigga who could take punches like that, he would have damn near knocked me the fuck out. You know what I'm saying? So I'm beating on this nigga. Whoa, wow, whoa. The paisa and the white dude that jumped on the bunk, so they gave us the whole floor. So we was basically squabbling in the whole little middle of the thing. They was jumped on the bunks. The nigga homie Arturo jumped down. Man, Arturo was cool, so he already knew the only nigga calm me down and shit. He like, hey, Stone, hey, stay Stone, right? No, let me tell y'all, before he got down, right? When I had him pinned down, the homie Arturo had some sharp ass pencils, right? The pirates had having sharp ass pencils. They was like knives type shit. So it was right by the bed and shit. So I thought I thought of grabbing them motherfuckers and stabbing this nigga with these pencils in his face, because I told you he couldn't do nothing defenseless. I already had him pinned down. So I could easily just stab him all in his face if I wanted to. But I'm thinking I'm already in here for attempted murder, nigga. If I go to court with this shit on my record, nigga, they for sure finna watch me up, nigga. So I had to think twice, you feel me? I'm like, oh, I want to poke this bitch ass nigga up, but I can't, nigga, because, you know, I got to go to court, you feel me, about a week or two. So the pencils right there, but I never used them on it. So after I socked him up some more, after niggas told me to let him up and shit, the homie Arturo jumped off the bunk. And he was like, hey, Stone, hey. He said, let him up. So I'm like, let him up. He said, Stone, he's good. I said, he good, Arturo, he good. He's like, he's good, Stone. Let him up, Stone. He's done. I'm like, all right. I was like, nah, fuck that, nigga. This nigga gonna try to do some shit. I let this bitch ass nigga up, because I ain't got time to be playing with this nigga. I ain't, fuck that. I got him down. I ain't letting him up. I ain't letting up off this nigga. You feel me? He said, he's good. So I said, how I know that? Man, that nigga gave me them pencils. I told you I was gonna stab blood with it first. That nigga said, here. So I was like, oh, okay. I took all, because he had 3 of them bitches. They was sharpened to a motherfucking T. They looked like razor blades, nigga, I'm telling you. That probably started doing all the sharpen some shit. So I'm like, cool, nigga, I had the motherfuckers in my hand. So I rose the bar for him slowly. I'm like, hey, blood, power rule, I'm gonna let you know right now, nigga. If I let you up and you get on any bullshit, nigga, I'm gonna get back on your ass and I'm gonna poke you up these pencils, nigga. I swear I ain't playing with you, nigga. Get up and leave me the fuck alone, nigga. So I rose up off that nigga. He got up. Told you nigga 6'2" and shit, 200 something. He can't believe he just got beat up by a skinny nigga like that. He's like, so I'm like, damn, nigga. So I'm thinking I'm about to have to poke him. I'm like, nigga, you make one wrong move, I'm about to stab your ass up in this cell. Fuck that court case or nothing, nigga. I don't give a fuck, cause nigga, I gotta defend myself now. So I'm like, I move out the way so he can get to his bunk, you feel me? Because my bunk was before his, so I moved out the way so he could walk to his bunk, right? He walked to his bunk, he sat down and shit. Right, so the nigga, we had like a chip bag that we made into a mirror and shit. And that's like niggas know if you been in the county jail, they make a mirror with the chip bags, right? So he took the mirror and shit, right? Started looking at his face. Oh Lord. You seen his face. Oh. Oh. So I'm really sitting over there like, I'm about to have to stab this nigga, man. Like, I'm about to really have to cut him up, man. That's when I started noticing what I did to him. Man, I put a knot on this nigga shit. I bust all this shit up, nigga. Oh, I damaged this nigga up, man. I'm telling you. I fucked him up real bad, right? I beat the brakes off this nigga, literally. Like, nigga, I seen why he was like, ooh. So I'm like, all right, nigga, you be chill. So I won't have to end you in this cell, nigga. The whole time we fought, police never came. We stayed in that motherfucker all night. Homie Ontario kept trying to tell me, hey, you can go to sleep, Stone. I got you, Stone. Fuck all that. I got me. You can go to sleep or you can stay up, whatever. I ain't going to bed, nigga, because if I got to poke him up, that's just what's gonna happen, nigga. I ain't trying to be violent, but he want me to be violent. That's who the fuck I'ma be. You know what I'm saying? So I stayed up all night. So pill call came in the morning, right? Like, pill call. Clink, 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 boom. So I jumped off the bunk. He got up because he had to go take pills. So he got up to go walk through the thing. I stood in front of him. I was, what's up, blood? Like, nigga, you trying to run that shit again? Man, I'm just trying to go get my pills, man. I gotta go take my meds, man. That shit broke me down inside, nigga. I don't know why, nigga, because it felt like I was bullying this nigga when he tried to bully me, you know what I'm saying? Because I felt like I was a bully, and I never wanted to be no bully. So I was like, blood, I ain't trying to punk your punk ass, nigga. You was on the extra shit, nigga. I thought you was still on some extra shit, nigga. So I'm like, I ain't trying to stop you from going to take your pills, nigga. Go take your pills, nigga. So I moved out the way so he can walk past and take his fucking pills and shit. So he walked, got on his shit. Everybody else came back from pill call except this nigga. So I'm like, damn, maybe he went to somewhere else. I don't know. You feel me? So I'm sitting in the motherfucking cell. Like, damn, everybody else came back pill call, so they locked the cells back. Clink, 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 boom. So I'm like, they locked the cells back. He ain't came back. That shit seems suspicious. They usually don't lock them back till everybody came back. You know what I'm saying? I'm like, maybe they gonna unlock it again because he went somewhere else. I don't know, you know. So I was chilling for like probably an hour. I was sitting in the cell, me, the homie Arturo, the Python homie, and the white dude. I forgot his name, but we was talking shit. Oh, nigga, they was so happy. Oh, man, they was like, man, Stone, you hit him with a 1-2, Stone, when you swept him, that was a kung fu move or something. And he was like, dog, you were beating his ass, bro. You were like fucking him up, man. So I'm just sitting in the cell, right? I'm sitting in the cell, right, just laughing at these niggas, because I'm like, bro, you niggas funny as fuck, bro. Yeah, I forgot to tell y'all before, when after the nigga left, I stole all that nigga stole. Power up, nigga. I dispersed all that shit through the whole row. Nigga, everybody get some of this shit. Fuck this pussy ass nigga. You know what I'm saying? Because I already knew it was some bullshit after that. I'm like, nah, if he didn't come back at a certain time, I'm about to get rid of all this shit. I said I gave all this shit away. Then I kept some shit in there. So we was eating all this shit while he was gone doing what he was doing. So we sitting in the cell. I hear a gang of kids walking up the hallway. Clink, 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 clink. So I'm like, ooh, and I hear them boots. Clunk, 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 clunk. You're a gang of boots. I'm like, damn, oh shit. Then they coming for somebody. Nigga, these big ass motherfucking sheriff niggas got to my cell. Nigga turn right there, nigga buff ass white dudes like, open cell 10. So I'm like, oh shit, nigga, they here for, who the fuck they here for? Yeah, they opened the shit, clink, 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 boom. He said my little jail number. He was like, stand on your feet. I got on my feet. The nigga told me to turn around and shit and come out of the cell. So when I came out, nigga snatched me. So I'm like, damn, nigga. Nigga snatched me, turned me around, threw me all up against the wall and shit. Kicked me in my leg and shit. I'm like, damn, nigga. Niggas like, get on the fucking wall. So I'm like, damn, nigga, what did I do? Nigga, I ain't do nothing. Nigga got me all up against the wall. Shut the fuck up. Shut the fuck up. So the nigga searching me and shit. You ain't got no weapons on you, ain't got nothing. I'm like, man, I ain't got shit. I don't know what you're talking about. He said, yeah, whatever, motherfucker. They snatched me away and shit. So they took me and sat me on the hallway in outside of the module. It's like a hallway, like if you're going to visit, it's a big ass hallway where you go to walk to wherever you're going to visit or walk wherever the fuck you want to medical. They had me sitting in that hallway, not the real visiting room, the little outside hallway. So they had me sitting right there, and I see all the way at the end of the bench, the fucking Korean nigga that I just fought. So I shook my head. I already knew. I'm like, blood, this nigga a bitch, nigga. He did all that gangster shit, nigga. And your ass gonna tell on me and shit, nigga. I'm like, damn, nigga. And so now I'm like, fuck. I seen the homie, the G homie, blood, who was in jail with me from the set, blood. I seen him walking. He was like, blood, what happened, blood? I'm like, nigga, I ain't beating this at the fuck blood up. Whoop, whoop, whoop. He like, oh, blood. He's like, damn, you fuck blood up. I'm like, blood, you know what I'm saying? Brutal, blood, you know what I'm saying? He like, damn, blood. He said, blood, I had the homegirls up here to see you, blood. I tried to pull you out, blood. That's what they told me. You about to go to the hole, blood. I'm like, shit, blood, fuck it, blood. He was like, all right, blood, town gang, frozen, nigga. I'm like, all right, nigga. So blood got on his shit. Police was telling him to get on too. Like, hey, get the fuck out of here. So he had to get on his shit. So I'm sitting down, right, boom. They got me sitting on the bench. They took my cellies out. They sat them on the other parts of the bench. So then one of the sheriff's dude, big ass, like short, buff Asian dude, he came right, put his little knee on the bench. Like, until y'all sitting down, he put his knee on the bench next to me and shit. He's like, where you from? Looked at him like, I don't bang, sir. He was like, yeah, whatever. He was like, he said, so which one of y'all tried to rape the guy? I said, what? He said one of y'all tried to rape him. He said, one of us tried to rape him? He said, yeah. He said that you beat him up and held him down, and the Mexican was gonna rape him. And you was trying to hold him down for the Mexican to rape him, but he was fighting back too much, so he couldn't put his penis in. I was like, look, Peter, this is my first time ever coming to adult jail. Do you think I'm trying to hold rapings and shit and get niggas' butts taken away? You feel me? No, nigga, I am not no nigga like that. You know what I'm saying? I don't know what the fuck this nigga done told you. I don't get out like that. He like, so I told him, nigga, look, nigga, the nigga swung on me. I fucked blood up. Bam, nigga. That's what happened. He was like, all right, well, y'all both going to the hole. I ended up doing 30 days in the fucking hole over that shit because that nigga swung on me. And I had to fight back and beat the fuck out of that nigga. And I went to the hole. 30 days. And I lost all my shit. Well, I ain't lose it. They put it in a closet and shit. But I basically lost it because majority of it was stale and not uneatable when I got out this hole anyway. So it was like, basically lost all that shit. But that's another story time for y'all. And it's longer, like y'all said. It's about 30 minutes long, nigga. So, tapping out.